Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of MTG Sin Senpai. So, was able to get my hands on my own collector box of Marvel's superheroes. Definitely looking forward to ripping this particular box open. I was able to get my hands on some pre-releases happened at this point. It was absolutely a blast. Multiple fun interactions, multiple fun things to do. Unfortunately, the turnout for the pre-releases were not as many as normal, so it was unfortunate that there were less people than the average. But we were able to at least have enough people to fire every one of our events. It is unfortunate that what happened. But I do got to share. I did get the Hulk that I opened for the store. I did go ahead and purchase that for myself just because I just needed that particular comic book variant. And I also had received another pack, commander pack from a friend of mine. He had owed me for some trades, and I just asked him for a collector pack so it balanced out. And I just got to show it off. That was the card that I got in the single collector pack that I got from him. So I'm already pretty much, I think, ahead when it comes to personal items that I will be pulling. But with that being the case, now I think I have to build another 5-color deck, which funny enough, I'm still working on my 5-color Avatar, The Last Airbender deck, which I have all the cards. I just haven't put the deck together just because I'm like, I don't want to build another 5-color deck. But with Thanos, it's like, do I build another 5-color deck? But I am working on the Bruce Banner deck, and I just got to show it off again just because I have it on the side here on my desk. It's like that comic book variant Hulk. It is super pretty. I also did get a regular one as well, so I'll keep this one sleeved, use the regular one as the Bruce Banner side. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But anyway, lots of commander decks that I want to build at this particular point. Anyway, at least when it comes to cards from this particular set, at this point, whatever comes out of this box, I want to be happy with regardless, right? I do obviously still want to hit certain things. I definitely want to get my hands on the specialty Mind Stone and all that fun jazz. But at this point, collection-wise, the only cards that I'm really looking for is, I believe, like Jennifer Walters, the She-Hulk, the one that transforms, and also the leader. So at least to complete all the Hulk specific cards that I'm looking to build the commander deck with. But beyond that, I'm pretty much like I have at least pulled all the cards that I would want from the set. So here we go, getting straight into these. Here's hoping that we do get us one of the big money cards, but if we don't, I mean, it is what it is. Still definitely happy with the set. And speaking of a Jennifer Walters, look at that. The first rare that we pull is this particular one with that particular She-Hulk. I don't know what the treatment is called, but you know what? I'm all for it. Definitely happy with that. Got ourselves the Elektra. Oh, double. Oh, this is Massacre Girl Elektra, and wow. That's just amazing. That's the very first pack has got to be, it's our comic book variant Captain America, so that's pretty sick. I mean, that's a great way to start. And then our art card, which you know what, I'm just going to set that to the side right there. That's just, that's a great way to start a box. You know what? I'm not even like, at this point, everything else is it's all good stuff. I don't even know what this one's worth. I know the number one of the comic book variants was the Thanos, from my understanding. But you know what? I'm happy that there we go. That's another comic book variant. I believe that one hopefully is a sought after one. If it is, cool. If it's not, it is what it is. But that's just a great, that's a fun card to pull. And we got that. Got ourselves our commons and uncommons. And we got going into our rares. Wakanda Forever. The construction of the Cosmic Cube. Oh, a Defense of the Heart. Man, that art is amazing. Super cool. And we got, hey look, it's Cap Shield in the comic book art variant. This equipment should not exist. The fact that it gives a +0, +8 is absurd. It doesn't need to give the toughness buff that it does. All the other stats, the vigilance and tapping something whenever it attacks, that's good enough. But the fact that it's like, oh, also that creature that you equipped it with this, it's got +8 but on top of everything. Come on, it did not need that. That's just too, I feel like it was too much. But, I mean, it is what it is. Commons and uncommons, got our land, the worlds within worlds. I think that's funny. The goofy, it's living death, but with your hand instead of graveyards. Loyal retainers, Fing Fang Foom, reconnaissance mission. That's actually a pretty cool art. I'm digging that art right there. And we got ourselves Cloak and Dagger, which I like this particular card a lot. Cloak and Dagger, I feel like is pretty strong. Definitely it's an interesting removal piece. If nothing else, it's like, oh, remove problematic creature on the board, or possibly problematic removal in your opponent's hand, and it's hand knowledge. I mean, it's just, I think it's great. Got our commons and uncommons, an abomination, land, and good old amazing Spider Girl. So once again, Spider-Man infecting the Marvel sets, but you know what? It is what it is. Got ourselves a Loki God of Lies. Got ourselves the Black Panther Narset Reversal, and a Ironheart, which that's pretty cool. I like this treatment a lot. I don't know what the treatment's called, but definitely a big fan. Definitely a cool one. Alright, next pack. But man, already this box has treated me fairly well. Definitely happy with the things that I'm pulling from it. Got ourselves our commons and uncommons. There's a Hulk Smash. Smash. Got ourselves a Silver Surfer from the Commander deck. Canopy Vista. The Super Soldier Serum in the comic book art. And dude, I love that. That's pretty cool. That's just, this enchantment is pretty bonkers, honestly. Got ourselves a Sundering Growth, which is pretty cool. And a Epic Fight in the borderless art. This card is dumb. It should not give you both abilities with no, like, extra cost. You just get both. I mean, every time I've ever seen the stupid spell cast, you always do both. There's no reason not to do both and just wreck your opponent's shop. I personally did that to a Red Hulk during the pre-release to somebody once. Gave it both the double the power and toughness and fought something. And on top of that, there's another spell that's like a red instant that gives target creature either double strike and trample, or it's double strike and if you teamwork, or I think it's teamwork, you get trample, which I didn't need. I just needed to give the Red Hulk double strike because he already had trample. And yeah, I was double striking with a 13, 14, something like that, something stupid. Nice, we got our Captain America in the other art. The Counterspell, super sick card. And ooh, we got ourselves the Leader, super genius. Cool, so I got all the cards that I would want for the Hulk deck, so I guess I'm going to be throwing that together. If you guys are interested to see how I'm going to put my list together, leave me a comment and I'll maybe make a video on that. If I don't get a comment, I won't make that video. But we'll see. Definitely, at least I think I got all the pieces that I would want. There are a couple cards that are part of the, what's it called? The, either jump starts only or the, or in the commander decks. But majority of the cards I would want to run, I've got my hands on them. Ooh, we got ourselves the Iron Man reprint from the Secret Lair, and then Doom Reigns Supreme. This enchantment is bonkers. I've seen and done so much work with that particular one during pre-release, and Intuitive Giant, it's a lot of fun. Alright, on to the next one. But yeah, I'm very happy with this set. The set's been an absolute blast. The nostalgia factor has definitely been there, but the flavor has been fun. Definitely enjoyed playing everything. And then the strength of the cards, I'd say, are pretty good. Like, I feel this set has been very fleshed out in comparison to the other sets that people are comparing it to, like TMNT and Spider-Man. That Rancor, sick art. Quicksilver, the first creature that enters the battlefield on the pre-game action. So ridiculous. I feel like that's going to be something that mono red aggro decks should probably be running, just because what's better than a turn 1 creature? It's a turn 0 creature. Got ourselves the Red Hulk. Red Hulk is ridiculous, by the way. Just kind of I think a dumb card. We got ourselves King T'Challa, which on the other side we got the Black Panther. This card's ridiculous, super cool art, Unnatural Growth, and a Agent Philip Coulson, or Phil Coulson, sorry, not Philip. But Agent Phil Coulson is actually kind of busted, especially if you got the correct hero show going on. Card can do some work. I mean, 2 mana, 2/2 vigilance is already solid, and just tap and grow your team depending on if they're heroes or not. But yeah, pretty bonkers. Got ourselves a Bullseye, Mountain, the Quantum Enlargement, Loki got a Mischief, Privileged Position in the foil. Man, that looks super clean in the foil. And then, Scientist Supreme of Aim. Not a big fan of that particular card. That one, I don't know. I know there are some decks that card would slot into. Myself personally, not a big fan of it. I probably will not use it. There's a lot of times that I did have it in my pool, but I would cut it. Just because in the best case scenario, you have some artifacts that you would want to trigger their abilities again. But at the same time, it's like, is the 2 life worth that ability being done again? I don't know. We got ourselves a Doomsday. I didn't even know that was a thing, but that's hilarious. Scarlet Witch, The Vision. I like this particular art. It's just super good. Oh, we got ourselves another Unnatural Growth, but this one in foil. And we got the Cosmic Cube in the, I guess, comic book variant. Still pretty cool, pretty sick. And our last pack, here we go. Let's see what we get in this particular one. But yeah, definitely happy with the box. Got cards that I've been wanting to play. Definitely going to be throwing something together in the very near future. I just haven't decided what and what's going to go in it just yet, but we'll figure it out. I think I got every one of the alternate art of the Fantastic Four for that combo. Everyone but Mr. Fantastic, but I think I got one of those during the pre-release. So I'll probably use those for a different deck. Got ourselves a Storm. Mole Man, I think is pretty funny. Return to the Ranks. And that's a Hidden Lair. Actually, I think that's our first of the lands, period, of all the rares. If I'm, or the ones that are in the set, not the commander ones. But there we go. Thank you guys if you made it to this point of the video. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Like I said, if someone makes a comment or leaves a comment about the Bruce Banner Hulk deck that I'll be throwing together for Commander, I will actually post that video. But if not, it's going to be just for me and my private and my buddies whenever we do play it. So thank you guys again. Take the time to like, comment, subscribe. If you do make it to this point, I appreciate that. I do read all the comments, and I do make it a point to at least, if I don't comment right away, I do make it a point to comment at some point as quickly as I can. But other than that, thank you guys. Never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Good night.